Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. How. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's get started, get everything set up. People might be actually like out living life tonight. We'll see. Living life gets old. Just day trade all day. Even when you can't trade, you just look at stocks all day long. Man, people actually left the channel today. Huh? Interesting. It's crazy. Whatever. Sad times. Hope everyone's doing well. I'll probably be live for like an hour. I don't know. My son kind of passed out for a little bit, so we'll see what happens. My favorite data analyst. Hey, what are your thoughts on moving AMC money to Jimmy? I think the mentality moving from one meme to another meme is a really dangerous mentality. I don't know if you have shares, what you're holding. But if you watch my video, people are like talking about the video like I'm super bearish on AMC. I mean, I don't know how you got that like viewpoint from watching that video, to be honest. I really don't get it. I feel like the video was saying even though that I see the dilution happening, I'm still strong on AMC, you know what I mean? So I don't know how that could like have gone that way, but whatever. I mean, if there's confusion, I would love to answer the confusion. I think people get mad because people get a little confused because I don't give a direct like I think AMC is going to $17 and it's going to move in one specific direction and it's never going to go opposite way. You know what I mean? And it's not being sarcastic. That's like serious. But there's always like two areas that I'm watching, right? So it's either like we move up or we move down, which I know is easier said than done. But like, for instance, like with the Nasdaq right here, we were either going to break up to this range up here or we're going to break down to this range, right? So I'm giving those two areas I'm watching for, and I'm telling you this is the one that I think is going to happen. But this is a possibility as well as breaking back down. It's like with the AMC, like if everyone's saying, Tyler, you're right and stuff, saying I'm right. But like in all reality, I thought we were going to break back up and move towards $11. I didn't think we'd get that breakdown. Now, with the bad news that we had of the dilution, and I say bad news because it's having a short-term negative effect on the stock, it moved down to that area. You know what I mean? So it's not like, you know, that's why I say price action. I don't know how else to say it, like different. So I don't know. What's up? I love crypto and Binance. That's a dangerous game. You're currently more positive with. I am more positive with GME than AMC. I think we see a pretty slow month when it comes to AMC this month. I could be wrong though. You know what I mean? I could totally be wrong because they're just trending slowly on that side. We totally could. You know what I mean? I think we have sideways to downward trending going into early May, personally. It wasn't bad news, it's fake news. Okay, whatever. Diet Coke is hitting different. So, what I got was you're more positive on GME, but AMC will move with GME. So, I don't even know if AMC is going to move with GME. That's the thing. Like, we actually moved fairly decent on Thursday, right? And we had some like downward trending, but like we had that $200 push almost. The market looked very strong, but I mean, honestly, like AMC is kind of just doing its own thing right now, but it makes sense why it's going down just based on the dilution news. And I was talking with someone, and they were saying, well, by the time the vote comes, it's going to be priced in. I'm like, I don't know if that's necessarily true. If it's going to be priced in, that's, we can't really say that. But there is, one really good catalyst. If we hit May 1st and the vote gets rejected, you could see a huge skyrocket in price. That's one potential like possibility. Like you could probably put $200 on call options and potentially make a 2,000. You know what I mean? It could be crazy. The reality of that. So we'll see. Should I ask my girlfriend for a couple $100 to invest in AMC? You were wrong last time. AMC skyrocketed to 14. That surprised. But I mean, you never know. Exactly. You never really know. You never really know. But I mean, the last time I went to 14, I mean, it had a really good price action. I mean, it came down, trended, and then started going back up. So I'm saying, like, I never claimed to be right at all. Like, I never claimed to always be right. I think I definitely give all that perception based on how I look, and I maybe carry myself as a douchebag. I don't know, but we'll see. What's $1,000? What's hey? So I'm saying, what's 1,000? Anyone who goes to the market lose my number. Just got on and heard that. Tyler's a real data scientist. I wish. Actually, no, I don't. I could have went to school for that, but it's really boring. It's not fun stuff. Ignis, we'll get it from your girlfriend. Bunch of trolls. I think Ignis is a big troll. Super sarcastic. I'm pretty sure he's just really sarcastic, not really taking stuff too serious. Hey, seen 800, those 800. Yeah, I saw the $800 calls on G. I'm telling you, GME has a lot of room. Like, I'm very surprised. I said 280 this week. I thought it was a possibility. Maybe that was a little bit like, overstepping. But I'm telling you, I think we're going to pop. Like, look at the OBV. Insane. I mean, the whole trend looks great. Call options here look beautiful. A Tesla, if you guys don't know, I know if you're in the Discord, you saw me enter some crazy Tesla calls. And they might play out. I'm not going to lie. It was kind of, it was a really risky play. So I told people, I don't recommend taking this at all. It was like extra financial advice to not do what I'm doing. So if you don't know, Tesla had all these Asian EV companies are having their number release, right? And Tesla supposedly was doing worse than everyone. And I was like, you know what? Let's just say the market was really green. Tesla was down. We got rejected. So the market's really green if you don't know, if you've been living under a rock. And Tesla got rejected. I was like, you know what? YOLO. We'll do something crazy. We'll bet on Tesla doing well. Worst case scenario, we don't have too much downside even if they miss because they're expected to miss. But the SPY is killing. So, like, we don't dump to oblivion. I just, we'll see what happens. Tesla comes out of left field, beating the vehicle numbers. Insane. Absolutely. And they beat it. Oh, my gosh. You couldn't make this up. You couldn't make this up. They pretty much almost capped out the estimate. They were expecting a 168. They did 184. Oh my, I couldn't believe it. They delivered more than they produced. I'm not gonna lie. Tyler went to Everest. I go to Everest. You do a good job, brother. This is the week for PFT. You're the best. That's why I'm here, baby. Hey, I try. James Winter, I love you, lame. I love you. I love my regulars. The regulars are my favorite. What's the best thing to do with your hands when you're standing next to you after you're buying your groceries? You say, hey. You point in the basket and be like, which one of those items you cooking tonight, baby? Which one you cooking? Toyota, Green, and Tesla? Oh, God. Whew. I'm not touching bulky waggy. Isn't it V-waggy? What day for the $800 calls? I can check, actually. One of the benefits of using cheddar flow. And tell me if the music's too loud. I can turn it down. I don't mind. I kind of just turn it down so there's not like awkward silence in the back, No, not Tesla. I'm dumb. Jimmy. We need to go to historical flow. One sec. Jimmy. We'll do Monday. Strike. $800 right here. 2 weeks out. Not this Friday, coming up the next Friday. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot. 500, 198. Yeah, there's a lot. And it's cool because it shows you where the stock was priced at when that was put in. So they're at 193 and 195. They're pretty high up. Then we're getting that break. So obviously someone did not expect to see the break back on the downside, which we did get. So everyone hating on Tyler for being realistic about AMC. Yeah, hate to see it. Volkswagen's lame. They're pretty good drive actually, I'm not gonna lie. What do you think about investing in? Are you wonder that? Hey Tyler, good evening. Any thoughts on AONE SPAC merging with 3D printing? I'm not really into 3D printing personally. That's not to say they can't do well. I just don't know, have enough research on those companies, so I'm just like, it's like a shot in the dark for me. Like if a friend told me that I trusted, I'd buy them, but like I just don't know. IPOE is still at a really good price. I mean, honestly, when it was down here at 13, came down to 15 again. Great price. Great price. This is super cheap. I'm telling you, this is easily gonna be a $30 stock. Quicker than PaySafe. But yeah, so PaySafe's doing well as well. We had that opening when it changed from BFT into PaySafe and was dumping. No one could like really buy any PaySafe, which was discouraging, right? And then it started going back up when the market's doing extremely well. We're just struggling to get back above weekly. Get above weekly, we're gonna start seeing 15.8 quick and start seeing 16. So we'll see how that works out, but I'm pretty excited there. LTHM Tyler, please talk about it. Lithium battery come out a lot of it. Okay, I don't know. So if it's like an actual company that you believe in, I don't like. If I don't have any like DD on them, I can't tell you anything. Stock looks good. Just eyeballing it. You're getting flagged. This looks really. I suspect we break out. Lithium companies are doing really good as well. LAC is probably my favorite lithium company to trade. If I'm entering like short-term positions, looks great. Getting a double bottom down here on the OBV, which rarely happens, but is happening. And they just spiked up major going into the end of the last week. So I do like LAC, Lithium Americas Corp. Typically a really good stock to play. I think $20 is going to be a pretty big magnet for it to test really soon. Hey, brother. I'm doing well. I need to readjust my computer setup. So like when I'm reading comments, I'm looking at you guys. And by the way, so this is Cheddar Flow. I have a referral link. I don't even know where it is. I have to like get it, but I mean it's expensive. It's like $100, but it definitely shows you open interest, sentiment, stuff like that. I'm sorry I coughed too, dude. I'm not gonna go into why I probably cough. Anyways, $40. You talking about IPOE? If you're talking about IPOE, I believe so. I mean, that's a great. I love this. I love it. Hypothetical. If you had a choice to hold AMC or cash it out and buy GMC 800 calls 2 weeks out, would you do Stockmeister, Tyler? Depends on how much money that is. Like, is it like how much are you investing? Like, can you afford to lose it? Like, are you just gambling anyways? Like, what's your mentality? Yeah. So, why you cough so much, Tyler? I'm seeing a lot of MVIS. I can use some DD on them, more DD, because I want to make a video on them. It's gonna be really into. And honestly, by the way, guys, dude, I'm like, I'm going to be like, not that like it matters, but I totally believe in shouting people out that are doing a good job and doing good DD and make good videos. Like I shouted out Mount Kors that one night when he made a great video on AMC. I'm telling you. Trey made a really good video, 54 minutes on ZOM. He covers a lot of stuff in there. And I kind of think he came back down to the conclusion where he's not too big of a fan of ZOM. It's a long story short, but he killed it. Great video. 54 minutes of just hard DD. Good stuff. Excellent stuff. That's a long video, but it's good stuff. MVIS, but yeah, so it's getting rejected after that news. I'm curious to see what it does. Curious. The ROI will be huge. Yeah, it was a good video. It was a good video by Matt Kors. I have no bias towards anyone. No bias at all. The people that get it, people that get caught up in like. I don't even know what they get caught up in, but like, I have no bias. Like, if you provide good content, I'll recommend my viewers go look at your content. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care who you are. There's few viewers I have in the lives and stuff. It is what it is. Thoughts on Fubo? Getting a lot of questions on Fubo. I like them at 22. Financially, they're terrible. Financially, as a company, they're trash. One of the worst companies ever. They will not turn a profit unless they get the sports book going. They're working very hard on it. They could get it running. If they do get it running, it'll fly. It'll be a phenomenal company. They have great growth happening. But the problem is they won't turn a profit no matter what if they don't get their sports book going. Their revenue from subscribers will never make them profitable. They've already announced that. So that's really important. Why are we here right now to talk stacks? I just pulled out a Fubo. I like it. I mean, I like it at this level. Like, you know what I mean? This was my buy zone from like December, early January. What's going on? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I know you don't like pharma, but timber pretty well. SI, short interest. Okay, so when it comes to short interest, I'm not typically that interested. Now, if you want to see a stock that, you know, everyone's asking about short interest stocks, you want to find one. You know, so I'm going to pull up. It's my baby right here, Root. This is it. So the short interest, they're saying it's 41.66%. I found a number someone pointed out, sent to me. I don't know if it's true, so I can't verify this at all. She sent this to me in the group, and it's showing that it's at 66% float on the float. Okay, and then someone else's number came up at 430. I think S3 is a little bit more reliable, but S3 also came out on when Andrew Left made a statement and said it was at close to 80%. So I don't think that number's right. I mean, then again, we don't really know. I don't know for sure. But their number here on Rocket is correct. See, Rocket's at, oh, wait. Where's Rocket at? Short interest must have dropped like crazy. Whatever, I don't know. Rocket must have already just topped the face of the earth. Yep, Frida said Rocket, I'm a liar. Triterus never got to run. I'm telling you, I really like Root though. And I have blink calls. Ugh. Scary stuff. But I would recommend looking into Root as a company. Like if you look into them as a company, I think you'll get some interest in them. AMC is a debt. You guys live to get me in trouble with you. You can cash anytime. Rest Moon. If you don't believe the AMC hitting over 40 soon, I don't think it's gonna hit 42 soon. I don't. Well, I don't know. What's the case for AMC hitting $40 soon? AMC is toast. Market makers are not gonna like to squeeze wheat stocks. CTRM does not look bad. Does not look that bad. DNN. That's one I've been holding. Man, I need to make another video on them. They're going to pop. Your DNN, Denison is going to pop. You heard it here. Denison Mines. Uranium's already popping. Denison is just sitting behind. They updated their website. They're updating some more of their projects they're working on. This is going to fly. You heard it here first. I have them in the portfolio. We've been talking about them. Kind of a little bit under the radar. My only uranium play. Love them. They're going to fly. If it goes parabolic next few months, yeah. Well, I have no idea what you're talking about. You're talking about Root, William? What about American Airlines? I'm not super excited about airlines. I'm not gonna lie. Airlines, I'm not really pumped up about them. I think there's a lot better plays. I think money's going to flow out of industrials and particularly COVID reopening back into tech because March was essentially just a tech bloodbath. That's just my personal opinion, though. I think that tech has taken a beating, and I think it's going to do very well, all things Nasdaq. And EV. I think EV has a comeback with clean energy. I think, man, it's going to be a good month. I feel very good. Planes will fall. Whoa. AABB gonna fly. I see a lot of people talking about AABB. Asian broadband. They're really cheap, so I mean, kind of worth the risk. Honestly, I like this area right here, right there, that red line. I like it a lot. Like at 20 cents. I thought I had a buy zone here. Must not have it. I like them. I like where they're at. I like where they're at. So I wasn't thought about WFC. I always think about KFC when I see WFC, but same thing, right? Looks really strong, Wells Fargo. I think banks are... One sec. Thought I saw a lot of bearish flow on banks. Oh, I didn't notice that. Wow, that's kind of scary. All those IW inputs. Terrifying. Banks will probably do well. Wells Fargo looks good. That looks super bullish. The pattern there. This all looks very strong. Like we're gonna get a breakout. I just don't know how far it could run up. You know what I mean? That's the hard part with banks. You never really know. Like they don't have like the same volatility as other stocks. You know, that's the thing there. They're typically pretty slow. Is he doing something good? What are you talking about? My friend invested in his life savings. Woo. Yikes. Tell him do not watch Tyler Wilson investing because he might not like me. NMDM. Gosh, they're such a good company. The direct offerings. Gosh, they killed me. I think they're a solid company. It's just like the direct offerings kill me. I don't understand what. Okay, so we're gonna answer Suzanne K's question. Suzanne, I know you're like actually a pretty pretty good regular in the channel. So we're gonna go over your question. I want to answer your question. So Susan asked, I don't understand why anyone applies TA to a meme stock. Okay. So I'll use two examples. And it's important to know that all these levels, I don't move them. Like if you follow the channel at all, like we have not touched 9.4 since right here. This is when I set the 9.4 resistance in that block. Was right here. We broke back down. We retested, came back up, and it was already still set, and we broke back. So like. We're gonna talk about it. And so typical TA, and when you're coming to a channel, they're gonna use MACD, they're gonna use Bollinger Bands, they're gonna use EMAs, SMAs. I like the 200 SMA. It's a nice indicator, but it's more like a trend. But I wouldn't really apply it to AMC or a meme stock. That'd be more of like a traditional stock type play, like Apple, Tesla, something like that. So, but they're gonna use a lot of indicators, right? And I think the more indicators you use, I think it kind of you think, okay, if I have more weapons in the arsenal, right? I should be doing better. You know what I mean? I was going to be able to narrow my stuff down to the point. I don't necessarily agree with that. So when you come to my channel, what you're going to see is OBV, which is basically just a volume indicator, which I think is very important when it comes to the meme stocks, because sometimes you'll get a downward move and it won't really be as strong as you think it is. Okay, so like great example. Go. Okay. One sec. Okay. So this is a really great example. So this right here represents the first move up we had in January. We popped all the way up. And if you look back, the stock plummeted back down, okay? Back to $5. But the OBV tells us a completely different story. We didn't dump all the way back down on the OBV. We got about 25% of the way down, and then we just stagnated. And it was at an upward trend. So this was a huge bullish signal for me. If you remember watching me back in that time, okay? When we were right here. So I was initially bearish. And then once we got to about the second week in this zone, I was like, okay, something's up. This is strong. And then we like took back off. So that's important to know. So that's just one instance, right? And then I want to explain why I use each individual one, because really I'm only using a few. And then it really comes back down to price action, right? And so I use OBV just for trending. So you know with OBV, especially with AMC, when you're getting these next legs, and if I'm speaking too fast, just at me in the right-hand side and I'll try to read your question. So with AMC, it's super important. Like you see, once you start making this next leg up, we ride the VWAP, not the OBV, the VWAP. You see, we just ride it the whole time. And then once we start getting below it, we start losing momentum and we drop back down. We get back above. You literally see we just hold it on the 15-minute the whole time. And the only time it ever start worrying is when we start breaking back below it. I mean, literally the whole every single leg we watch here, almost every single one. This is like one exception, but this wasn't even a leg. We see this whole wave up for multiple days, 3-4 days. So that's just worth mentioning. So that's why I use the VWAP. It just helps see the overall momentum on which direction we're moving and kind of just spot when that trend may be ending. And then last but not least, obviously, I use a lot of price action, which represents these lines and these blocks that I'm watching out for buyers and sellers. And that is primarily what I use every single day, no matter what the stock is. And that is the most reliable indicator in my mind. That is the most reliable form of technical analysis. Because where buyers and sellers hold support and resistances, they typically matter. even with extreme volatility, they matter. And then I use the red, green, and purple lines. That's the daily, weekly, and monthly open. And the monthly open is always very well respected, which we held it. So anyways, that's worth mentioning. But you can see that we're holding this 9.4, and you're like, well, we didn't really hold it. We broke right through it, right? So we came down, touched it, broke back up. Now we flipped it, and we held below it. I mean, you're respecting it no matter what. Even with the crazy volatility, crazy news, the 11.2, 11.4 range, you know, we had this. I mean, I haven't touched it. I'm not touching it. You know what I mean? It's not to say I'm right or anything. It's not at all what it is to say. It's to say that price action and TA does work. And if you don't think it works, I don't know what to tell you, because I keep the lines here on purpose so we can come back and look at them. Hopefully you get something out of it and try to see, okay, maybe this price action thing does work, and maybe I don't need to use 17 different indicators, because chances are if you're using all those indicators, you're going to get just overwhelmed and you're going to get lost in the sauce, and you're going to start just doing stupid things and not really know what to rely on. It's just like, and you're gonna get really frustrated when sometimes it doesn't work. Now, sometimes we do break straight below a resistance or something. It does happen based on news and stuff like that. So that's important to know that it is possible. But for the most part, we respect price action majority of the time. Okay. Hope that answers something. You really think a recovering company will crash back down? What do you mean? What do you mean spike like stocks? You put lines there, or do you solve these lines? The red, green, and purple. It's a script. These blocks, I put them there. I saw your answer, Susan. I don't think that they're BS. I think that people rely on them too much. I think that's the best way to say it. And if you're relying on an indicator, and I'm just saying, like, if you are, like, I think that hedge funds would have kept them a secret. You know what I mean? You know, I'm just saying, like, you know, if you think they're, tell you what subreddit was for some good DD, track stocks. I'll put it in I'll put it in here. It's Dead Inside subreddit. Every Sunday he does like a video going over like the leading stuff on track stocks. It's good. That's a really good subreddit. That's like one of the best subreddits there is. And no other YouTubers really talk about it besides Dead Inside, because it's his. But it's really good. Really good stuff. And then you still have to like fact check it. But typically, like, I'll use an example. Like Dead Inside's solid. Dude is solid content. I'm telling you, best DD, and his videos are so short and sweet. So let's you. I'm trying to find a decent. These are just questions, but I'm trying to find a good DD one. So here, so this is a DD one, and they use great examples. See how typically they'll write more like their thoughts out, but they'll also provide all the links on everything. Like, and it's great. It's like it's crazy. It's like if Wall Street Bets used brains, this would be it. It's great. Can we look for some good AMCD? Monday's gonna be interesting. We'll see. I mean, anything can happen on AMC. Like, we've seen it pop right back up. I mean, like I said, like, anything can happen. You just really want to get a bounce on 8.86. If we don't, I'd be very concerned. Be very, very concerned. And I wouldn't love making AMC videos after that. You know what I mean? Because my videos will be pretty not good until we start getting consolidation. But like I said, I mean, I said in my video, like, month of April, I see sideways action to some downward action. That's it. I mean, we could get movement up on the upside. I don't see us breaking 14.5 in the month of April. No way. No way. Because something actually huge coming with it. Clickbait. What are you talking about? What did I say? The market looks really good, honestly. Like, I'm not that's not lie. That's not a lie. It's not clickbait. I think the market looks great. The best it's looked in about 2-3 months. Heard Bill Gates sold his entire position in Uber. I did not hear that. Is Uber dumping? He probably made a killing. I don't really like Uber. I like Lyft more than Uber. I think Lyft is killing it compared to them. You shorted the stock? I love it. I didn't short any. I would never, first of all, I would never open a short on AMC or GME. The risk is insane. But yeah. You read a Reddit post yet? Not today. Umbelites. I hate when you have it like it pops up different. I think these guys look good still. Where did I make my video? Where did I put the buys? Did I put the buys on right here? I forgot where I put it. I bought it a little bit. I didn't buy too much. I think they're gonna do well. I think they're gonna pop. These guys are gonna pop. I think Humble. And because the books and the signs are all there. Lyft way better. I think the financials are just better on Lyft. Uber's just growing. They kind of stayed in that like accelerated growth phase for a long time. We'll see. Gotta run. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Keep trolling, my friend. Namaste, Decatur. I always don't call you Richard. I call you Decatur. I don't know why I call you Decatur. Need DTC is going to destroy option. Guys, come on. Wall Street Assassin, send me a link to the new DTCC or whatever you're trying to explain. I got into Ethereum this morning and have made a killing on it. Yeah, Bitcoin's killing. I talked about it a little bit last night. I missed it. I missed the play here. I think Mara and Riot would have been killer plays going into the weekend. Man. Because I was still very strong on the Nasdaq, and I played Chewy, I played Blink. I played like a lot of Blink on call options. I've probably overextended here. I love Blink though. With the infrastructure plan, with Nasdaq, everything going up, they took a really big hit over the past like 2 months, give or take. I think they're ready for a bounce. Earnings were shite, but they're doing really good. ETC Ethereum Classic, boy. I go check out IBM. I got it for 12.94 like whole cents. Hey, nice. Play with the toy stock and waste time if you want. Funko. I made a video on Funko today. It's kind of tough, but I think it's really good. It might gap close. That'd be pretty nice if it gap closed. Are you in Bitcoin? I have no Bitcoin. No, I used to have a lot. ETH peaks after BTC in the market cycles. Be careful. It does typically. I think Bitcoin could break 60K this weekend though. Just saying. NVIS go boom in April. You sure? I don't know. It could just be getting a little bit of a retrace. I'm just a little bit scared. Whenever it gets news and then it starts to come down, it's always scary. I got 11 puts for 12 p.m. yesterday, 350 AE. Jamie Lloyd, not to sound rude, trying to understand your thought process. I think you'll have an argument. Jimmy beside Tyler are losing. Not gonna comment on that. Not gonna comment on that statement. Dude, the Coinbase. I'm telling you. If you're interested in Coinbase and you're not in PaySafe, think about it. Coinbase is okay. Last year alone, PaySafe processed $99 billion through transactions. Okay. They're making more deals. Almost every single day they're getting new deals, mainly with gambling right now and online gambling. 2, they're going to have the Coinbase credit card. The Coinbase credit card, who knows how much money that's going to bring in. I think the age of people buying crypto and being able to spend crypto is going to be really interesting. I'm curious how that plays out. I'm very, very curious how that plays out. This could be a very interesting next few years. I honestly might use the Coinbase credit card. I've been thinking about it. Maybe I just take half of all my money that I make, stick it straight into the Coinbase card, and use that for my everyday spending. I don't know. Or all of it. I mean, what do I have to lose? Worst case scenario, I lose some money. I mean, it's just money, right? It's just money. So, like, I'm just telling you, think about it. $99 billion without the Coinbase credit card. I'm just saying. Viacom action is so weird. 20K for 145 calls. Somebody. Do you want them in the money? Viacom. Sorry, my cough, man. Sorry. I'm making more money playing a game in the blockchain than my lawyer brother. Hey, I don't even know what you're talking about, but it sounds cool. Dude, I bought Domino's back in 2009 and it's insane. Or so with Bitcoin. Dollar, no any solid state battery. Plays photographic technology. I have not. I have not. If you're interested in doing DD though, I recommend getting in the Discord. Like I post the free links a lot in here too. And like if you have like specific stocks, like just give me like a reason, like in the low cap banger section, and I'll look into them. Like because what I'm trying to do too is I'm gonna get away from posting multiple videos throughout the day or at night, right? I'm gonna post one video a day, typically going forward. And I want to make it like a really like a 25 minute video at the end. That's gonna be it. I know I'll probably like make less money, like, but like, I mean, I'm making a decent bit from YouTube, but I kind of like sat back today. Oh wait, Wall Street Assassin, what a love. Appreciate the love, man. But I kind of like take a step back from like my channel. Like I was just thinking today, like, what do I want to do with the channel? Like, you know, like I was waiting for that. Oh. One sec, I'll answer the question about my channel in a sec. But 1, securities can be borrowed more than once. 2, securities won't be able to use the collateral. 3, naked option selling, buying won't be possible. Hedge funds will be able to have the shares and buy puts. So you like in chat. What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest. DDR, like a group of trolls. Thank you, Wall Street. You didn't send me a link though. Oh, send me a link in here. I'll post the Discord link. One sec. He said he sent me a link, so I was like, "What are you talking about?" I didn't see nothing. Securities can't be borrowed. That'll be interesting more than once. Isn't that scary to think about? Securities can be borrowed more than once. It kind of goes on if you're watching like The Big Short when they're sitting in the casino and they're explaining how the CFDs work and like the type A's and B's and all that. It's just crazy to think about like how you can do that and how they're so basically so worthless. You know, that's the link for the free stuff. So that's really crazy. Like think about like just like saying, you know, like we know it's available, but like it's just like crazy like to really think about, you know. So some securities won't be able to be used as collateral. That's naked option selling and buying won't be possible. Hedge funds need to have the shares when buying the puts or selling. I see. I'm just curious if they can cheat it. You know what I mean? Like we understand there's new laws always coming in place, you know, but people find a way around them, you know what I mean? Like, and then like it's just all about like finding a way around them so it's not technically illegal, you know. It's what it is. What it is. SEC does punish the hedge funds. That's not fair to say. I think it's a bad thing that like YouTube is kind of like giving off, because people go to jail like all the time for fraud and stuff. If you really want to look at who gets away with all the laws and crooked investing, if you really want to get down to it, it's our government. The government are the people that have laws that protect them from insider trading. So they're allowed to invest in companies before they even know, people will know that the FDA approved, for instance. Like when Obama was in office, you should, if you look at the increase of net worth of so many politicians during his presidency. I'm not saying I hate Obama or anything like that. I'm just saying look at the facts on how protected they are from insider trading. Like, I mean, let's look at the... most people don't even know about the laws. And when you hear about the laws, you feel sick to your stomach. Stock Act. I believe this is it. I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. I know he adjusted this, and people thought this was really good, and you can look more into it. So prior to 2012, the law prohibited you could basically use any data if you were a part of Congress. And it says other government employees, but this is a tricky wording. This is Wikipedia, so we can't go to. This is basically Reddit part 2, a little like bit of a step up. So you should really look into the laws, but like if you really want to get down to who is like able to get away with anything, the government can make a lot more money. I'm just saying. Just saying. Trump too, yeah. I'm not saying it's not Trump. I'm not saying Trump didn't make money. I'm not saying that at all, guys. I'm not getting political at all. I'm just saying like the way it works. Yeah, tons of people sold their stock before. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like, it was real. It was, I mean, pretty real stuff. You don't own anything here in the States. We work for the government. But yeah, so what I was saying with the channel is like, I kind of like just like taking a look at like what I want to do, like, or how do I want the channel like to grow? Because I want to do like, I think though how much I post right now, it's kind of bad for my channel. I think posting as much as I do, it hurts the views that I get on my videos at night. I think it does hurt those. I think going live with posting 2 times a day is bad as well. So if I go live, let's say sometimes I go live 3 times a day, but I do them at random times. So I'll do like a morning at live at open, and I'll do one at close because I want to help people. Like in like, you know, give like transparent content, right? And then like the night ones, these are my favorites to do because it's just really chill and relaxing and talking stocks going into the next week or day. I can answer more questions and stuff. I'm not like, you know, staring at a chart or like actively making money, because if I'm trying to make money, I'm not going to be as perceptive to what you guys are saying. But I think what I'm going to do is start just making 1 video a day. And it's going to hurt my income from YouTube for sure. 110,000 billion %. So what I'm going to do is probably post 1 video a day, really deep DD, probably like 15 minutes total every day on whatever stock I'm doing. Some days will be updates. Some day it'll be something new. I don't know. Some days it might be AMC. Who knows? I don't want to completely leave AMC in the dust because I don't want people to think that like I just rode this wave and got out of it and don't care about people, because I understand a lot of you guys trade AMC. I think your AMC video on April Fool's was bad. So actually, it wasn't. It wasn't bad. So I can talk about that in here in a sec. So that's what I'm going to do. And I don't want to have to post 4 times a day going over content I don't want to cover. You know what I mean? That the whole point of making the YouTube channel was to be able to talk about stocks that I want to talk about in a way I want to talk about them. So what I want to do is post 1 video every single day. I'm trying to think of the best time to post that video too. I don't really know what to do yet. But I want to be able to make as much live content as possible, because I believe that's where I'm making the biggest impact and helping the most people. I honestly do. You know what I mean? So like that's what I like doing. So that's the plan. Do I think the market retraces Monday? I don't think so. I think we have a good week coming up. We'll see. We'll see Sunday night. But yeah, my funny video on April Fool's, right? I don't think it hurt my channel at all. So I think that it's either gonna do a few things. One, you're gonna hate me and unsubscribe, but I've already done a well enough job to get people that hate me to unsubscribe already. I think I've done a great job at that. I think I'm very good at getting people to unsubscribe that don't like me, which again, I don't care if you unsubscribe. Like, let's be real. Like, I really don't care. I know people are like, Tyler, you're just saying that, yada, yada, yada. I really like, I'm in college. I can get a job if I need to get a job. I can make more money doing something else if I wanted to. I still be able to trade. Like, I don't need to do YouTube. I like doing YouTube. It's cool. It's fun. Love it. But if I wanted to, I could go work somewhere else. You know what I mean? Totally good. What I've done with YouTube actually kind of helped my portfolio. I'm like my resume quite a bit. So that's pretty important. So how will you know Sunday night if the market will be bullish or bearish? You'll see futures open Sunday night. Your favorite YouTuber doesn't tell you that. But anyways, so but yeah, so I really don't care. 2, from that video, I actually gained subscribers compared to the loss. Like I can compare how many I lost from watching that video based on like the seconds they watched the video and how long after they unsubscribed, and then how many people I gained, and I gained like 100. So, and then like beyond the the fact of me losing, gaining subscribers, not important. Don't care about it at all, really. It's like whatever. It's cool that I gained subs, cool. But most of the people that I'm gaining from AMC, they're either gonna bail if AMC dips and doesn't ever do anything good, which is it sucks. I'm sorry if you lose money on AMC. I don't want anyone to lose money at all doing anything. Honestly, it's the happiest feeling ever when someone sends me a message on Discord like, "Yo, I just made X amount of money taking X trade," or if I had anything to do with it, you know what I mean? Not because I don't ever gloat about it or make a video saying so and so made X amount of money, I'm the best. That's not what it is. Like the happiest moment I ever had on my channel was when someone said they made like 60 grand because they bought AMC when it broke above $6. That was the coolest moment ever. You know what I mean? Like that was like just a feeling of joy, like to help someone. That's all it was. But yeah, so going into part 2, it's gonna make people hopefully start making these people be accountable on their channels. People are like, Tyler, you just want to do it for a show. I mean, what? I mean, what does that even mean? If I wanted to do it for a show, again, I'm going to lose subscribers majority of the time with any negative content I post. I don't care. I post negative content on AMC and I get hate. I post things people don't want to hear. I get hate. So I hope you guys make these guys stay accountable. You insulted the apes, mad bro. How did I insult? I insulted people because the Reddit thing. I mean, dude, I'm just saying, like, if the truth hurts that bad, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm not gonna apologize though. To be honest, I really want to play the whole video again. But if this really offended you, but this is what it is. This is where we're at. Like, honestly. And people are coming out of it. Like, if I can post this video and troll and people will start posting real content, I'm happy. I'm happy. Don't care. I'm happy. But this is what it is. You're just getting taken advantage of. If you're mad that you're hearing it from me, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm the one that broke it down to you. But I guess it sucks. I pour salt on the wound. I love to be drinking soy. Soy boy. But yeah, someone did comment. Someone had a comment that was one of the best comments I read. Someone goes, "I'm not gonna lie. I don't know whether to be insulted or be a little. I'm still laughing." He straight up called all of us idiots for watching these videos, and he has a point. That was one of the greatest like things I've ever read. That was funny, but yeah. Shut up, Tyler. Please don't say anything bad about AMC ever. I love when I get like a really good troll on the channel. I really do. You speak truth. Yeah, I mean, it's not about like I don't know. I just like speaking my opinion. I think it's fun. Studies show testosterone through the roof. Yeah, you're telling me. Dude, they see me and they're like, I'm just saying, if we were all in a room, all YouTubers in a room, who's the alpha? I'm just saying. It ain't none of my business though. Just saying. Who isn't telling the truth? Directly or indirectly? That's the real question. You have to ask yourself that question. If we find out, is that from the Suicide Squad? Yeah. This Nick guy, bro, he's been on all my videos the past like 6 hours. Homeboy's been Nick Maltian. He's so mad about his dad giving him that last name. It'd be awesome if you seriously post about other stocks that actually have potential and would. What are you talking about, Terry? Terry boy, You're not watching the channel? What are you talking about? We can do a quick little review. I do these occasionally. But I have to do these because people ask like that question, like, do you post videos on other stocks? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I do. But that's the problem. Whoa. 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 Yikes. I'm not going to read that one out loud. So, I mean, we can talk about it. So, this video we talked about NMGRF. It was at $1.20. Hard to talk about NMGRF right now because it did a reverse split 10-1. So it was at basically it would be at 12.90 or 12. Shoot, what is that wrong? No, it would have been just at $12 flat. Now it's at 15, so it's up from that local bottom down there because they did the reverse split the day after, so it flew. Been talking about that for months. I really have been pumping the other videos out. Talk about oil here, Suez Canal. Oil was dumping after Suez Canal got cleared, which was just totally illogical and dumb, which was about right here. We started dumping back down, and now we're about to pop. Oil's going to fly next week. Spoiler alert, you heard it here first. ZOM, oil, they're going to go crazy next week. Just, you heard it here. They're already up in the money. Right here, HCMC. But if I'm talking about a really cheap penny stock, chances are I have another stock in the same video going over a safer play in that field. So I talked about HCMC, but so I combined that overall with, and I mentioned a buy zone for which it hasn't hit yet. It hasn't came down in that zone yet, so it doesn't even matter. High tide. Everyone knows high tide. I've been riding these boys since January. Some of the best earnings in the books. One of the cheapest and most affordable cannabis plays you can play. So you're welcome. What other ones? Game Changer. Went over Umble. Umble's been going up since I made that video as well 6 days ago. Umble's doing really well. We kind of had a spike down. Came down to this was the buy zone I posted. This was the first one, and I had a second one down here. So it was one of these you could pick out. This was a riskier buy zone, but we bounced up from it. We're doing really good. What else? What did I go over this week? This one was, what did I talk about here? Today. This was today. Oh, IPNFF. I mentioned them in the live. I made a video on them today. They're killing it. They're killing it. They're doing great. Funko Pop. Been mentioning them nonstop. One of the safest NFT plays you're interested in at all. Mentioned them with IPNF. That was a safe play there. Buy zones around right here if you want to safe. But I think either way they're fine. I think Funko's gonna kill. I think it'll be $5 a pop for insane to think about, honestly. What else? I didn't make one yesterday. I had my son. CCIV and Neo, obviously there 6 days ago. How are we doing since then? I mean, I'm just doing a quick recap. So 6 days ago, we were about right here. Like 35 bucks. We're up. And I had this buy zone marked out there. CCIV. I don't know how CCIV's doing. It's doing okay. Doing okay. Doing well. So either way, yeah, I mean, I'm MP. I'm making constant videos. You know what I mean? It just sucks that I post so much videos. You know what I mean? So it clouds those other videos. So I have to stop. And the question is what do I do with the channel? I don't know what to do about making it where it's less clouded so you can focus on more of the actual content. Because those the videos actually pay me. These live streams, I thank you so much for the donations. So like I appreciate them so much. But like majority of my income from YouTube comes from the live streams. You know, I mean not the live streams, the videos. So yeah, MX, MP. I mean yeah, I'm talking about so many. You know, sub counter cloud buttons. I need it. How else do I trust you? Yeah, I'm gonna make a big block right up there, right above my head. 500 subs in this video. And I lick my left testy. Why no? What do you mean? I'm there's a little bit of delay. To tell me what. I love how you called for focusing on AMC. Yet I've been here long enough for a week to remember people calling you on clickbait for using AMC. Your title, hot tied to the grave. And then people that come at me like this. So like I didn't. You didn't even watch the video. If you watch this, or else your IQ is like subpar, like really, really low, which I understand. Like most people in AMC, and like people again, you're getting mad because I'm like trolling AMC people. But if you look at the quality of people that are investing in AMC, their IQ is very low. Okay, I'm just saying, like, it is what it is. And so people are mad and they're saying that I called out people for talking about AMC. No, I did not talk about that. What I said is people are talking about AMC and talking about fake manipulation and fake scenarios that are illegal that aren't even illegal. You know what I mean? That's the problem. So you're saying, guys, this has to go up. Guys, it has to hit X price. Guys, this has to happen. Guys, we went down today. It's manipulation. That's the problem, because there's no logic here. And you're getting it twisted. So now everyone's saying, this is the next short squeeze. Look at the short interest. You know, people come to my channel like, Tyler, what do you think about this stock? The short interest is 44%. There's no fundamentals behind it. It's just the short interest. This is totally terrible investing logic. And that's the problem. That's the problem. In that video, I never just called out anyone. If you want to see someone that actually I'm just saying, if you guys want to see someone that called out someone for talking about the same video, I'm just saying, I don't hate them. I'm not mad at anything like that. But if you want to see someone that's called people out for posting about AMC every day and following a trend, he literally said it in this video. Trend creation, not writing. And then he goes, I don't know if it's right here or where it is, but you can watch this part of the video. I'm not going to play it. I'll get demonetized. I don't know how it works, but I'm just saying, Trey's the one that said it. I didn't say it. He's the one that said you shouldn't be riding the trend. I'm just saying. So you're getting mad at me because I said that people shouldn't be talking about news that they don't know is factual, which you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be telling uneducated people that that X, Y, and Z is happening when there's no proof of it happening. You know what I mean? So, I mean, again, people just IQ level down the toilet. How does AMC look for Monday? Sorry if I covered this already. It doesn't look great, but like I said, with AMC, crazy price action happens. You know what I mean? So we pushed below 9.4. That looks awful, and we held below it. We pushed back up, tested, and got shot back down. I think we're going to touch 8.86. That reaction is going to be key. I'm not hating on anyone. That's not what I'm saying. But Trey, and I point out Trey in the beginning of the video. He posted a crazy great video on Zom. I watched like 20. I could not watch a 50-minute video. I could not do it. But he went pretty in detail, and he kind of said like some stuff I've been saying about Zom. It's just like losing steam. It is. Dan, I think my IQ is low. My degree is molecular microbiology. Kind of means something. I'm just saying, if you're coming to the point where you're saying these things, like, then I guess you're just, I don't know what to say. It's like you're just throwing all your rational decision making out of the window if you're believing some of this stuff that's being said. I don't know. Whatever. If you have shares too, I don't understand. Fist bump. Terror. Namaste. Have you heard of the new DTC rule? Someone just posted it and donated $50 for it. Yeah, I haven't even posted a Zom video. I should have. It would have been one of the. I would have got a lot of negative feedback for it though, 110,000%, because everyone knows I hated Zom. It was at this point when they released their product early and they didn't tell investors that I was like, this thing's going to the dirt. It's probably going to drop out of this range. It probably does. I would think we get a little bit of a bounce, but it'll probably dump. Thank you, Mike. I feel like everything I say gets taken out of context. But then again, I understand if you look at me and you listen to what I say, you're like, this guy is a complete, total douchebag. I get it. Don't worry, I get it. Every date I've ever went on, I get stereotyped as the biggest douche in the world, and half the time they're right. But yeah, what's a good option play for this upcoming week? It's hard to like say that's when people come up to me and say what's a good option play. It's hard to say. Right now I have options in Chewy. I have an option on Tesla, which is pretty dumb, but they beat on expectations. So I was kind of like screaming for joy today when I had my son. My son was like, freaking out because we were like in the car and I was just screaming at the top of my lungs. But yeah, so they beat, so that's gonna be good. I have Blink, BLNK calls. I have Zom calls. I'm pretty called up. Pretty. What do you have to say about the $50 super chat I missed? He said it was the new DTC rules. DTCC. Yep, that's a Tesla call for. How'd you know I had a 680? Is it a 680? No, it's a 705. I think it's out of the money. I trade out of the money. People telling you are often painted as a bad guy. It's all good. It's all good. You know what I mean? And also, I think people really have rage, but like, I actually like. That's like another thing about my channel that like I really like try to like do is like interact as much as possible with like the viewers and stuff. Like I think that people know like you don't have to donate for me to answer your question. Like if you donate, I'm gonna answer it obviously immediately, but like you don't have to donate for me to get. I mean, if you send me a link or Discord, I'll look at it. But I also understand like I have a smaller channel, so I'm able to interact a lot easier. Funko's beautiful. Funko's beautiful. I made a video today on the entry on it. Where are your puts? I have no puts right now. AMC price target. Dude, if it hit 14.5, I'd be ecstatic. But if it hits 14.5, I see it going to 17. I don't see it like just chilling there. But I don't think it's gonna hit before May. No way. ULI. I think that Tesla, if it pops above 700, I think it goes like to 730 quick, like flies. So I'll be really happy. And MDM. Great company. A billion direct offerings. I like them though. Your quality data, not quantitative. Respect either way. Hey, if you get something out of it, you get something out of it. You don't get it out of it, you don't get it out of it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. AMC to Milli for show. What do you think about what happened recently at XL and the earnings day? I didn't even see your views, please. People telling it will go down. What are you talking about? What do you mean? I think it's a great company. Just they have direct offering after direct offering. I think I think it will go up. I don't know how. Well, I'm not getting calls on it. I'm not saying that. Probably bad earnings. Thought they had a short report too. I don't know. Yeah, that's scary. I would not touch that. The 10-foot pole. When will Viacom bounce? I can't tell you that. I don't know when it's gonna bounce. You're crazy. I'm crazy lazy. Am I? I'm kind of lazy. Or lazy is crazy. I'm in Jimmy because it's fun and exciting. That's why I dated every girl I've ever dated. I mean, I posted a video out of AMC. Pays me. It's cool. Also helps with subs. But then again, like, I would say the subs I'm getting from AMC, like, they're not like reoccurring viewers, typically. I think Jimmy's gonna hit 280 soon. Or make like a 270, 280 run. I'm telling you, I think it's gonna make a run. 240 quick. 240 is conservative. I think it hits 270, 280. Whoa, San Diego, daddy chill. Daddy chill. Chill. I need to get a new chair, dude. This thing squeezed so much. Huge amounts of calls came in for Viacom. Yeah, they did. I'm trying to think Viacom and Discovery in a pop. Viacom's just sitting below monthly and weekly. Scary stuff. $1,000 to put in a stock on Monday where... Yeah, this isn't financial advice at all. But I think right now, it's oil. Zom, anything like that. They look really good. I usually never answer that question. Never selling my Tesla. Hey, AMC bill. Probably buy calls on DME. Plays clean energy sectors is coming away. I think tech. I play companies that I know. Fuel Cell looked really good on Wednesday, and it popped and it came back down. So I'm curious what happens here. I'm curious how we move on Monday. Bro, why are you name dropping San Diego? What do you mean? He said we're being lazy by listening to daddy. I won't curse for you to read. CPE. So what's CPE? I'm probably about to hop off. I don't even know what this is. Oh, CLF is really nice too. I need to make a video on these guys, but it's gonna get no views. It's gonna get like 0. Goose egg. You're going to Earth's core. I'm curious what it does. I'm curious. What do you think about copy trading? What do you mean? Like copying someone else's trading? Whoa, 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 whoa. James Winter, Daddy chill. It's called Tex-Mex, not California Mex. Cali Mex. Get out of here. Get out of here. Dada Bapa, what's good? What's going on, Brandon? CHPT's doing really well. I wouldn't get greedy though, like on some of these plays. APXT. Yeah, I think a lot of these SPACs are gonna start doing well. I'm surprised the merger. When is the merger happening on Apple? I don't know. I love it though. I think Apple is gonna be like, with Microsoft's news. They're doing so well. It's at a bottom. I have entries like, man, did I get at 14? Ugh, tough. It's never sold. What I tell you, like in Viacom call this week, I like them, but I just think there's like better, safer plays. You know. SD is in your name. You gonna say Stock Daddy? I don't know what you're gonna say. I live in Texas. Oh. Yeah, I live in Houston. But yeah. Neo looks good too. Neo looks good too. I think all those look good. Neo might come down because Tesla beat. Price action doesn't work. That's funny. Lazy, you follow people who tell you a stock to go to the moon. You crazy. Cost about to go up. I think cost does look good. I'm telling you guys though. I'm telling you right now, root. I keep trying to tell you guys, no one listens. I'm telling you. I feel so good. I mean, I think we might get another leg down. I'm trying to I don't see the case. I don't see the case for us to go down. I don't see it. This was March. March was rough. I didn't think this thing's gonna go ballistic. January was extremely solid. I'm telling you, I think Root's gonna be a phenomenal play. We get above 14, this thing's going sicko mode. Travis Scott. It's gonna be punching people in the face, cashing checks. Tampon stock always high demand. Ooh, hey. Manipulation lawsuit on Root. Guys, get off the lawsuit stuff. You don't even know what these lawsuits are about. I don't even. You're gonna make me make a video going over the stupid lawsuits. Gosh, it pisses me off. If you research stocks, look at UAVS. So they just announced their earnings. They beat on earnings, and they have a lawsuit thing on them. This is common on stocks. Fubo, lawsuit. Like there's tons. Like if you just look at any of them, like, but did you look and see they have any merit? That's I'm not being mean, but that's laziness. Like, cause you're basically just asking me to give you the answer when you can just read the answer. Unless you read it and you don't understand it, which then I guess I understand. Dude, super looking forward to Root. I'm telling you, I feel really good. It's gonna be a longer term play. I think I'm just gonna play. I'm debating how I'm gonna play it, and I'm glad I didn't get on Thursday. I'm just debating if I want to play stock or long term options. Can we sue people in the chat for saying silly stuff? So much for one video a day, eh? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I'm just like, I'm debating how I'm gonna do it. Because if I do that, then I have to change the way I stream as well. But if I'm gonna stream in the morning with Kyle, which I want to a lot, that's what I really want to do. I won't be doing night streams anymore. You know, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm debating what I'm gonna do. But I really like doing this. But if I stream at night, it's gonna affect the way my videos perform. I know for a fact it will. I'm telling you, Root is disgusting. It's like we have so many opportunities sitting right in front of our face, and we're stuck on some of these other stocks. And I'm gonna be spamming Root. I'm about to start just making videos all the time on them. Maybe I start my own trend. Think about it. Think about it. Do YouTube Shorts on small stock plays long video? Man, I could. I don't know. I could. Oh, well, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Let's all you crowns go to the moon. People are gullible. You're long on root. I love it. I love it. I go to sleep every night just staring at the chart. Crank one out. Like, root. Price target on root. I don't know if I really have one, to be honest. Sounds crazy. But like, I'd probably just be in it like, and kind of like be like looking at my chart. Be like, I was right. Guys, I was right. You did not deadlift. Get out of here, Brandon. Lion. Get out of here. Get out of here. Lion. I think Open Door looks really good. I don't know about Redfin. I haven't looked at it. Sorry. Root probably not going to lose that lawsuit. The most I've ever deadlifted was 502. It was a great day. Let me tell you something. And then I tore my Achilles 3 days later playing basketball. It was a cool day. It was cool. So I've seen Open Door. I mean, they do look really good. Holy crap. How's Open look? Huh? I think I looked at them right here on the 30th. They look good. I like Open Door a lot. They're lagging behind Redfin. I won't be able to sleep now. I'll be able to sleep fine. Drew? What is Drew saying? If you think AMC's gonna squeeze, you dumb. So if you watch my video, I don't really get people like I don't know. I make it really like I try to make it really like direct now, like my train of thought. Like, so I even say like, guys, I'm not bearish. You know what I mean? I like say it like specifically. Like I say it like really simple, like I'm talking to my son. You know? With people think, and I sat down even after I was talking with Belmont. I took a step back and I just kind of like looked at it. And I was like, he has a point. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we might have a good. So let's say May 1st comes and they don't accept the dilution. There's two things that are gonna happen. They're not gonna go under, and I don't think they're gonna do an acquisition. You know what I mean? So they're gonna get that money from someone else. Like, they're not just gonna like oh, let's just run out of money in 8 months and go under and lose the company. Like, they don't want to do that. They've already shown they're willing to do whatever it is to survive. So they'll either try to do another vote, they'll try to get more debt, they'll renegotiate. The yawning starting. Whew. So let's say May 1st happens and we don't take on the dilution, okay? The dilution wipes out almost all debt, just so you know. It wipes out like all of it, theoretically. It wipes it all out, which is great for the company. Okay. So they don't accept it. You might get a quick pump, some quick good news on AMC, which is, I guess, all cool and like whatever. I don't think you get a short squeeze from there. I really don't at all. So you get a quick little satisfaction. Maybe you get a pump over the next 7 months. I don't know. But what I'm saying is over the next 7 months, they're going to be saying more bearish things on the stock. They're going to be saying, okay, we're going to take on more debt. You know what I mean? So you should come to that conclusion in your head that they're not just going to say, all right, we're just going to not take any more debt or take any more, money on the company. They're not going to do that. And AMC's not going to make enough money to pay off the debt. So both of those are down. Like, you know what I mean? The CEO and the company and the executives are realizing how much they're pulling in. And someone's like, dude, King Kong did really good on the first week. No, it didn't. $14 million is nothing. On the opening night, that's nothing. That's not good. People can say that's good. That's not good numbers. I'm like, well, all things considered. I'm like, well, all things considered, the company's still going to go out of business if they don't make enough money in 8 months. Like, we got to be real here. You know what I mean? So, like, pretty good is not good. You know what I mean? So that's why we have to come to that point. So if they do the dilution, let's think about it. This is most likely if I'm looking at what I think happens to AMC stock. May 1st happens. We'll up in May 1st. I think it is going to get priced in. but then we'll see another little bit of a steep drop, right? On like May 1st, the first week of May, I think we'll see a steep drop, but then we'll start seeing some sideways action. I believe it'll start to just, move sideways and, settle at a price. I don't think it just keeps dumping, okay, even with the dilution. I think that's really important to know. I think that a lot of people start selling their shares. I think a lot of retails, they'll think it's over, but then again, YouTubers are going to switch their viewpoints and they say, Tyler, you flip-flop, you flip-flop. I don't think I flip-flop at all. If you really look at my videos and watch it from beginning to end, it's kind of a clear viewpoint. And if I'm ever wrong on one perspective, I make a video and say, I was wrong. So I don't really know what you're talking about. So that's besides the point. So I think people will start selling off. And at that point, when people start selling off, I believe the short interest will start to increase gradually over time. So I don't think there's going to be a quick short squeeze by any means. I don't think it's going to be in the next month, 2 months. I think it's going to be a gradual increase over time like it was with GameStop. I think we're in for the long haul. I think if people are some people will hold, some people will. And, we're at a $9 level. Like I said, basement price, I think is $5. I think $5 is kind of like base. Could we go below it? Maybe. I just don't see us dropping that low again. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Like it's AIM. I don't know what this stock is really honestly worth at this point. So, and that's honest. That's brutal honesty. But I think we have gradual drops. But I'm telling you, the short interest will rise back up with the dilution. I'm telling you, because people will get off, sentiment will drop. Everyone on YouTube is probably gonna eventually stop talking about it. It's just gonna lose the momentum. But then again, I am kind of doubting the power of social media and the wave that AMC has created, and people might stay on AMC for the next 6 months. It's been 4 months and people are still talking about it. So it could go on longer. That's a possibility. So yeah. The COE would drop. Okay. Yes, they would drop shares, but I don't think that each drop would affect the stock negatively. I think it'd all be priced in that once. My opinion. We'll see. Just join the Patreon. I'll get you. Just send me, if you didn't get access to the Discord, if you're not red on the side of it, just send me a DM on Discord with a screenshot. That's all you need to do jujitsu. Oof, that sounds terrible. I think you need fresh people. Possibly. So I hope that makes sense. My viewpoint. I mean, again, it's my viewpoint too. It's not that's just what I think what happened. And I don't think people act like the dilution is the end of the world. It's not. It's not. Short term, if you have options, it's the end of the world for you though. I agree. Thoughts on root short interest? It's crazy. So I had this picture from someone and they're showing that it's at 66%, which I heard, and I don't know if it's true. That's the important part. I don't know where they even got this. So it's not super reliable, but they have Sens on point. Sens is on point. That's a very accurate number right there. Someone goes woot, stupid video going over my AMC video. So that's important to know, but I think it's going to keep going up. Root's going to keep going up. And one thing to look at with the chart is March was a really bad month. Okay? Keep that in mind. March was a really bad month. All things considered for tech across the board, got crushed. And February came into March, pushing down to $10. But look what happened in January when the market was up. This thing soared $24. Kept doing really, really well. How was the day with the little one? It was great. I have his cousins too. So he's feeling good. Why haven't I entered? I just didn't know. I just don't know how I'm going to play yet. And now I want to enter. After Thursday with that bloody ending of the day, I'm loving it. I'm debating when I'm going to enter. I'm going to post in the Discord when I enter. I have no entry price right now. It's looking like it could come down. I suspect it would get rejected from that monthly level what it opened up at. I just don't know yet. I don't know where I'm going to enter at yet. But I always tell people when I'm getting into it. I never lie when I'm not. You know what I mean? Bro, but your bot talking about that behind AMC. What do you mean? What does that mean? I'm bot talking about it. Is that a new Reddit word? I don't know what that means. You met Eddie? Oh, you live in... That's cool, Matt. Austin, Aaron, I have no idea what you're talking about, Aaron Garcia. You're just like shouting random stuff. I mean, I don't recommend anyone just gets in Root. Like, go do your DD on it. Like, I like the company too. Like, people like, I like AMC as a company. Well, like, Root's a legitimate company. And if you want to see their competitor, like, who's doing very similar things to them, Lemonade's a great competitor, but I don't think they do car insurance. They don't focus on car insurance. And they're a $95 company. Like, they are killing it. They were like at 170 at one point. So, yeah. If I was HF that lazy, I wouldn't be Untitled. I'd be taking your money. Guys like animals outside my house. The fuck was that? Yeah, dollar cost averaging is nice too on like Root. That'd be another really great strategy. Like, and no one talks about that either. Like, if you're like not really sure, like that's probably what I should do. I should just dollar cost average. I'm not even playing this as an option. If I'm playing as an option, it's really far out options. Although I don't think it takes too long to start going. I think in the next few months we're gonna start. Next month maybe. If April plays out as strong as I think April will play out, I think this thing will soar. But I could be wrong. Could be wrong. So, yeah. I'm gonna be making lots of videos on Root though. I want to be the Root man. The Root man. Potato boy. I'm a potato boy. I do like potatoes. I'm getting into Root soon. Kieran Robert, I get my son full time. That's really cool. Like, I mean, I wasn't able to get my son for a while, and then I had to pay for like lawyers and stuff. But someone like commented, they tried to troll me on my on my lawyer thing. I was like, how you? I was like, how are you trying to troll? I was like, that's a bad troll. It doesn't really work out. I muted him. If you check out ENG, so Engine Coin, ENJ, I actually used to like them a lot because they're supposed to do a deal with RuneScape, which is like a terrible reason to like anything, but they're supposed to do a deal a long time ago with the old school RuneScape. That's really funny. Wow, holy crap. I haven't looked at cryptos in so long. Holy crap, they went flying. That is insane. Jesus. That's insane to look at. They look like they're going to keep going. Like GSAT and Global Star. I'm really trying to find one that I like. And guys, I think 3 people subscribe to the Patreon. So when you join the Discord, make sure your name is red. Just make sure your name is red. If it's not red, just send me a DM. Okay? That's all you need to do. And you'll get all these other channels. Have you ever jumped any Chris Haynes' place? Never. Never. What's up, YouTube? He's a cool guy. NMGR looks promising for long play. I have them. They're NMGRD now. I've been sitting in these guys for a long time. They're going to go up. I think they're going to break up, make new highs. We'll see. We're going to cue that. You're lying. Eric Santana, you're lying, bro. You're trolling me. He did not make a video on Root. I swear to God, I will snap. That would have been the ultimate Andrew Mo way to troll me. Is to just make a video on Root. I'd have been, dude. Oh, you're lying to me. You're lying to me. He didn't do it. Okay, dude. Oh, I would have been like heartbroken. That would have been the ultimate way to get under my skin. It would have worked too. I wouldn't be able to go to sleep tonight. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to. I'd be up all night making another part 2 video. CL left. It's a steal play. They're flagging. They look good. I mean, I would hold through summer. Like, I'd have calls like till end of summer. Probably play till like June. That's how I'd play it personally. Not financial advice to your own DD, but they look really good. They're gonna Steals looks primed. Nokia, dude, Nokia pisses me off. I can never get longs on them again. I can never do it again. Although $4 is the buy zone for me for there. I'm waiting for Pete to bust live stream and rescue Meatball. You don't buy Litecoin. I've seen some really racist crap said to Andrew though. I think racist, like real racist jokes, like, and I feel like joking around like your friend, you know what I mean? Like, so like say me and my friend are together and he makes like a joke at me and I make a joke. That's totally different. Like, you know, I'm like okay with that. But like real racist, like hate mail is like, man, it's kind of gross. It's actually really gross. Like, I think he like someone clipped something they sent him. Like that's just like, I don't know. I don't know how it's like, oh man, I'm gonna get Andrew today. I'm gonna send him a really racist Chinese message. I'm like, it's just like not even funny. Nokia is a dead cat. Nokia is scary. CAN? What do they mine? No, they're not. They're a semiconductor. They're okay. I like MX more. So I'm actually like really tired right now. MX is really good. They're gonna run. You're right. You're the only YouTuber talking about your root. I'm telling you, baby, Root's gonna do good. Anything racist means you're a piece of poop. Period. I mean, yeah, I agree. Like racist comments, like totally not cool. Like I totally agree. Now I think that some people are just really comfortable with other people. Like if you have black friends or something, like, and y'all are just comfortable with each other and they like call you cracker and they make white jokes at you. And I think like you can get too comfortable with it. You know what I mean? And then like say like I go to another state, California for instance, and me and my black friend can be joking around with each other, like that's not cool at all. People get really offended at it and like they're not used to it. So I definitely think it's culture based where you're at. But I think like for the most part, like anything like, yeah, I'd have to like really like know you before I said. But like I think there's a difference between like joking and like real racism. But like, it's safe to say you shouldn't just joke at all anymore. Black Lives Matter is BS though. I mean, like, unless you, I mean, I'm just gonna say it. Unless you're like, people are gonna leave the stream, but like, unless you're black, you don't really know what it's like to be black in America, or in general, black anywhere. I'm just saying, like, have any big institutions buying Root? I think Citadel did. Holy Trade is trying to get the CEO of AMC on YouTube. That would be pretty crazy. Could you imagine? But I'm telling you, the AMC train, man, looking scary. It's looking scary. Well then, John, maybe, I don't know. I'm not saying, I don't want to get too touchy on it because I'm not like black. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like, I definitely get white privilege, or if you want to call it white privilege, or you want to call it, right? So I'm not black. My dad's blacker than me for sure, and his side of the family is that. So like I see what goes on and stuff, but should you use some of this stuff as an excuse? I don't think you should use anything as an excuse. You know, like my sister, I think my sister has, well, I call her my sister, she's my aunt, but she has every excuse in the world to like, you know, be depressed and stuff. Both of her parents died before she was like 10 years old. Her grandparents died the same year. She has every excuse in the world to like, you know, in my opinion, be a depressed person, and she's not. She's one of the happiest people I know. So I think like any circumstance, like it's just mindset and stuff. But yeah, Tyler's from the Congo. I'm black. I don't want to talk about race here. I'm gonna get clipped. So people are gonna clip my words, and Tyler dropped a hard R in stream. Cancel him. Blue lives matter, dude. Hey, don't even start putting that in my chat. I'm gonna start getting freaking heckled. Gosh, they're gonna have me like in a picture next to Donald Trump all over social media. Love me a hard R. Hey, serious note. One thing like they teach you, because I took a lot of marketing classes at UH. Houston will be 60% Latino by like I think 2024. That's a crazy number. That's a crazy, like that is like crazy. Houston, Texas will be 60% Latino. So if you're into Latinas, hey, I'm just saying, Houston's got them. Just saying. Black. Gosh, man. Yeah, I knew when I went down this road it would get dirty. I don't know what that means. Actually, Ignis, I don't know what that means. No idea what that means. No racism though in the chat, please. Please, that's like the one thing I can't like allow. I like to leave it like you can say whatever you want, but all right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. We're all Americans. We're all whatever. Okay, I love everyone. Anyways, I'm gonna get off. Long day in front of me tomorrow. I'll probably be live tomorrow. I don't know what time I'll do live. I'll make a. Should I make another root? I don't want to make another root video tomorrow though. What should I make tomorrow? What video should I make? I don't know. See, like I love like so like where I want to get. So like I love like on his channel, for instance, just as an example, right? So he's able to like talk about a whole bunch of stocks in a video, right? He posts like so many, like 2 times a day. Granted, I think once in the morning, once at close. I guess it's good times, but he's able to talk about more than one stock at a time. You know what I mean? So that's what I would like to do as well. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what I do. I don't know. Swing trade video, roasting Andrew. Make a high tide video. I did. You're the root guy now. The root. Root fans only. I'm just gonna talk about root. I'm gonna make root manipulation videos going over Reddit posts on it. You doing live? Yeah, I know I do on lives. I'm just saying like I would like to make like I don't know what I want. I don't know. It's hard too to make videos because I do live so much. So like I talk about so many stocks. You know what I mean? And it's funny. People come in and go, "Your video says AMC live. Are you not talking about AMC and GME?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, Karen. I took a second break." Jesus Christ. DD on Teen Wolf. Hey, whoa, daddy chill. Funko does look juicy. I made a video on them today though. I talked about them in a video. Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Become the anti-trade, just do the same videos he does. You're such a troll. Micro, your caps lock is the worst we have ever had. I didn't know about my caps lock in my videos.